Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
Oh, what is up, everybody? Killing Spree 37.
And this is Alan, sir.
And welcome back to an edition of Team Kill Podcast where friends catch intentional strays. Now, before we start with the details, Silencer, I have a question for you, sir.
What is it?
Was your phone drier than normal these past, week and a half?
I don't know if it's going to be some kind of stupid joke or...
Well, I mean, have you been
yeah.
receiving, calls and text messages, direct messages, the DMs? Has it been like
from annoying people?
a little from a woman, or women, depending on your steez? Has it been a little slow, Has it been like a traffic in Los Angeles?
Los Angeles. I don't even live in Los Angeles, buddy.
I know, but if you ever been to Los Angeles and
Hey,
you've
it's
seen
a
traffic
check for
there,
me.
traffic there sucks, and it's really slow to be in there. So what you're saying is you haven't noticed any changes to people reaching out to you, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so I'd say that to say this. Okay, I was a little concerned. Okay, because Cardi B recently dropped a song and said, "Broke boys don't deserve no pussy," and I thought you might have been affected. So,
Headshot.
I thought it was going to be something stupid.
listen, I had to
I
give
kind
it.
of knew it.
I had to give it. I had to give it a shot. Okay, so
You get a little lost there.
yeah, you got to give some nice moments to the people. They knew where this was going. Listen.
Yeah, well,
I've used this joke to a lot of people this past, like I said, week and a half. Like when I went back to work after I was quarantining, I asked my coworker. I was like, "Hey man, your phone is has it been a little drier than normal?" He's like, "Hey, maybe because it's Valentine's Day, a chick might hit me up," and I was like, "Man, because." And that's when I told him the joke, right? And he just starts laughing, and he was like offended. He's like, "I'm not broke." I'm like, "Yeah, well, it's debatable."
I took it to heart.
Yeah. So we're back. We're gonna have a nice Valentine's Day special edition. It is going to be a quick episode, guys, because we got, we got a pipe to lay down. So we're gonna keep it brief.
Episode 27.
We're gonna
Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, we're gonna keep it episode 27. You guys like this? Shout out to the people that we know that we have, as listeners. We have people from the UK, we have Canada, we have Russia, we have the United States, we have a bunch of countries.
People from Russia.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, but a lot of people actually
Wow.
listen to it, and it's insane, So shout out to the love that you guys are showing. The listeners that listen on Apple Podcasts and listen on Spotify, shout out to you guys. Without further ado, let's get this episode started. Silencer, how was your weekends?
Full of surprises.
Right?
And I'm going to tell you why the most specific reason why it's a surprise. It's a 4-letter word. And,
Love.
you people in Colorado are very familiar with it, but these Texas boys aren't.
Weed?
Besides from that, it's white.
It's white Coke? That's a 4-letter word.
A little warmer.
Listen, I ran out of ideas. You said 4-letter words. We know weed and we know Coke. We might know mushrooms because they legalized it too, but that's not enough letters.
You guys know a little bit of a little dick too, don't you? 4-letter words you guys love out there?
What? What is
Starts
it?
with a D, buddy, but that's not what I'm referring to.
A dick?
Oh, look at you! You would say
Nah,
with your chest
Not
wide
in these,
open,
not in these parts, buddy.
Consider it real quick. Oh yeah, dick. Oh yeah.
Nah, I'm just trying to see where you're going.
So we got recently, snow since it started really dumb.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Saturday. Yeah. And then just
So,
fucking unleashed all the wrath. And, for Texas, a little weird because it's not a state where you see this shit, It's more of dry heat, sunny, good old summer days.
yeah, you guys
Horses.
got different type of
Whataburger.
like white stuff covering the floor. Like you guys got white people like in droves, like protesting something. You know, that's probably as close as
All
you'll
the
come to
time, every
seeing
day.
snow, you know, and white on the floor. So, how bad was this blizzard that hit you guys? You know, what are we talking? 10 feet of snow?
Nah, hell no. It's a little bit
Mm,
excessive. Probably they said, I'm not here in maybe 3 inches.
3 inches.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, for those of you that don't know what 3 inches
Three
looks like, I
inches.
want you to pull out your thumb and measure it to your, you know, your
But you
device.
have to realize that it's not a common thing out here.
No, I've never heard of Texas having snow. Like
So
that is
everybody's
like
fucking
saying
mysterious. Like, what the fuck?
like that's almost even with like saying California has snow. Like I've never seen snow in California. I mean the closest they've
Yeah,
come, and it's like
exactly.
no disrespect and no jokes, but it's like the closest they've come to like stuff white that's falling from the sky would be like ash from the forest fires, you know? So
Headshot.
You have to go there.
hey, and I'm from Cali, so
Fucking guy. Yeah, so it's been a little people just aren't here. They're not, I guess, how do I say, developed to deal with this kind of shit.
right.
So most businesses were happily fucking closing and shit. So
Yeah, and that to me that's wild because we live in a place like I live in Colorado for those people that don't know,
yeah,
and we currently have maybe like triple the size of snow, and not that much. I would say like, I would say like 5 inches of snow. You know, a little above average. So about 5 inches of snow, nothing too bad. It's the sun came out. You know, in Colorado we have like a saying where it's like. You leave the house with a winter coat because you're never gonna know what type of weather happens in Colorado. And sure as shit, it
yeah.
was snowing earlier, and then eventually it died out, and the sun came out, and that turned into ice, and now it's like, oh, you don't have snow as much, but you have a shit ton of ice now, and it's like, oh,
That eyes that kills.
yeah, the black ice and shit. I saw something about it in Texas too, and I was like, what ice
So you
was?
guys don't
What
get that
the?
over or what?
We get black ice. We do. But it's I think we're so used to having black ice in like Colorado's that we drive a little bit like cautious. Like we don't play, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that are from like outer states or people that just moved here that definitely want to like drive how they normally drive. But
Yeah.
a lot of people know like, nah, don't sit there and drive like that. Put your all-wheel drive, your four-wheel drive. Avoid the highways, take small streets, and always make sure that you got a shovel and some cat litter with you because you might get stuck out here in these parts. If your tires are bald
Cat
like me.
litter.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, unfortunately, people were joking like fucking. It was a nice summer day going 70, and I don't know. You saw that picture of the big ass massive pileup. I think that
yeah,
was
I
one of
did.
the causes.
Yeah, I was like, "Where's the ice?" And then people were like, "It's black ice." Like we're not used to this. And I'm like, I know. I was like, but fuck, like you would think of all the people that come to Colorado from Texas, like know a little bit
Is it a
about
big
snow.
amount? I
Yeah,
mean, it's just common sense.
it's a lot of people. Like a lot of people. It's like it's like we have people that were either born here, born in California, or born in Texas and moved over here. You know what I'm saying? It's never like, oh, I'm from New York. I'm from Florida. I'm from Ohio. You don't get none of that stuff. You usually get the
It's wild.
Californias. Yeah, you get the Texans, specifically Dallas. So it's weird for me to hear like people were like didn't know about snow, or like even businesses closing because like you guys weren't even used to it. So that's crazy to hear, but it's not. Like it's not uncommon.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's people need to adapt to that shit.
For sure. Did you make your first snow angel?
You know what? I didn't. I said, fuck that. I'm staying indoors.
Fucking
Ain't
3
nobody
inches.
got time for that bullshit.
3 inches, huh? That's what keeps you inside the house. Fucking, oh my! You better fucking. You guys are never. That's good. Like that's how 2020 was a fucking crazy year, but 2021 starting off crazy. If Texas has snow, what was the last time
Wow,
you guys
everybody got
saw
surprised.
snow in Texas?
So I remember maybe a couple years, maybe 3 years ago. But listen, this was just the snowflakes. That's it, and then it will fucking dry off extremely as soon as they hit the ground. It was never like this. So
Yeah,
of
that's
course,
wild.
all that shit will turn into fucking black ice. But that's as close as we got to snow. It probably just lasted a couple of hours, and then fucking turned into water. That water will freeze, and boom, there goes.
No, I believe it. Yeah, well,
Well, yeah.
stay safe. Don't go outdoors.
Fucking global
You
warming,
know,
buddy.
put your like I told you earlier. Like you, do you have a shovel for snow?
We
Some
got guns
salt.
over here.
So
Maybe we
some
can
salt.
shovel it with the guns.
How the fuck are you gonna shovel it with guns?
Get a fucking from the back handle, buddy. Get a fucking flamethrower. Melt that shit away.
What the fuck are you? This is how I know Elon Musk has had a negative impact on Texans when they start talking about fucking
Oh yeah.
flamethrowers. Homie's gonna bust out the Boring Company flamethrower.
We're gonna build a Tesla snowmobile now and fucking dedicated built in Texas.
That's weird
For
that
this
you guys don't
historical
like
moment.
prepare, bro. I would have like, man, you don't have a scraper for your car.
No, listen. The only things Texans are fucking prepared for is a doomsday and a fucking war. That's it.
And a fucking barbecue, a hoedown,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
square
that's
off.
true.
Well, my weekends was pretty fun. We left off at like Super Bowl, pre-Super Bowl. Um, the Buccaneers won. I asked you if the Pirates or the Chiefs were going to win. You said the
Oh, yeah, I
Pirates,
remember.
so you won. And a funny story, I would have won about almost $2,000 had I been able to bet on the MGM Sportsbook.
Dang.
Because I put that the Buccaneers would score first, and then I also
Mm-hmm.
said that Rob Gronkowski, which is a tight end, I believe, for the Buccaneers, would score the first touchdown, right? And I would have won money, but because the info to the credit card wasn't the same as my billing address or something, I wasn't able to bet, and so I left it at there. Once they scored, I was so hurt and so pissed, and like it didn't ruin the night, but I was just like, man, like how lucky could I have been? Like I could have done a lot with that 2,000, you know? Like my chair is crap.
Oh, yeah.
I could have done a lot with that 2,000.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Yeah, so we didn't do the podcast that day, obviously, because I was fucking shit faced and couldn't fucking get on a microphone
Now,
to
when
save
you
my
say
life.
shit-faced,
Yeah,
was that because you drank half a beer?
yeah. I drink a seltzer. Listen, when you don't drink alcohol, right? And it's not it's no pure. I'm pure, guys. No, it's none of that shit, okay? It's just who the fuck drinks? You know what I'm saying? I'm an eater. I'm not a drinker.
Hey,
I have a saying every time I go to like a Mexican function. I tell my do you want a beer? ¿Quieres un cerveza? I was like, no tomo, como. Like, where's the food, bud? Like, is that
fuck the
it?
beer. Give me the fucking food, bitch.
One day we gotta talk about like being invited to people's houses and shit, and like not wanting the food and just saying that you ate, and just waiting like 2-3 hours at the function till you gotta leave, and the nearest fucking Burger King gets it.
Fuck yeah, the Buccaneers Whataburger.
Yeah. I also returned to work. I
Oh,
tested
yeah.
negative for Corona, and
Negative for being straight.
no, oh, it's straight. It might be curved to the left a little bit, but it's straight enough.
Some young boy had an impact on you. Make that curve, didn't he?
Nah, the young ladies of my past.
What a whore.
Whore. So I tested negative. Unlike I wanted to be active during the quarantine, I couldn't find it within myself to even leave my house or do certain things because I didn't want to get people sick, and I just didn't want to, just not be caught outside, not following quarantine. Like, fuck, like, oh my god, like, how would it look if my boss saw me fucking outside exercising, and then he's like, "Oh, I thought you had corona. Thought you were quarantining." Like,
bitch.
So, yeah, I kept my ass indoors. I hit work, I think Wednesday, which is my Monday. First day back, I was nice. I was limber. I was bending down, crouching, lifting up boxes with the ease, right?
Yeah.
Man, that drive home, fucking body stiff as a fucking board, bro. Man, have I never been so sore?
You
I'm
gotta
talking
fucking keep doing
like
exercise when you get home.
it was like carpal. What kind of exercise? Nah.
Yeah,
Fucking
fucking do some
exercise.
push-ups.
Nah, I'm not doing no fucking. Listen, I'm not doing push-ups. That is some
Fucking
jail
pick up
shit.
boxes around the house. Make a little environment close to your job. Welcome to Sam's. Fucking let me pick up the box for you.
No, the only thing that I was
All day,
picking up,
buddy.
was pizza boxes and fucking some Wingstop boxes from the Super Bowl. So I'm a little sore. I'm a little tender, and it sucks. Other than that, it's been a pretty chill weekend. These past couple of days, I got a bunch of work done for the channel, and yeah, that's pretty much about it. So
Good productive week. Yeah.
good, productive. But you know what? You delayed this ass whooping for the past few times. You're gonna start it, by the way. Okay, we're gonna do a rapid fire. Now
Oh, I'm gonna start it.
you're gonna start it because I didn't write down my jokes. And I'm going to test to see how funny I am on the spot. So, Silencer, are you ready?
All right, let's go.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
This will look like a garden gnome that can't aim edition.
Headshot.
Hey, don't talk about my aim. This fool Silencer's face looks like a chalupa shell.
Headshot.
Hey, fucking
All
chalupas are good, buddy.
All bumpy.
Delicious.
All bumpy and greasy.
Man. This would have had to break the controller just so he won't admit defeat and blame his death on the broken controller.
Headshot.
Oh, not with these fucking $70 remotes. Roses are red, Silencer's brown. You'll get in your car for cruising, but won't go to Pound Town.
Headshot.
Happy Valentine's Day.
This was built. You can build perfect eggs instead of snow angels with that big ass head.
Headshot.
This was Caesar. This fool Silencer's hairline looks like he has hair plugs.
Hit marker.
Fucking hair plugs.
Yeah, you know what hair plugs are.
Yeah, a
Baby.
little too deep, huh?
A little-
Fucking tire plugs.
Listen, I looked in the photos that you be sending, Facebook. And I be zooming in trying to figure out like where I can get like inspiration from for like the rapid fire jokes or from like the for like photoshopping and shit. And I'm like, this was hair color. Like this was a ginger.
My fucking hair. You know what was weird?
What?
That shit changes color with when it grows more.
Yeah.
It fucking turns lighter than when it's short. It's fucking weird.
You know what's crazy? My beard gets extremely like orangish, like blonde hair, and I'm not even in the sun often, right? I don't smoke cigarettes, or I don't smoke anything, so I'm not around that type of shit for my hair to be that type of color. But it turns brown and it turns fucking red and blonde, and I'm like, who the fuck did my mom steal me from the hospital from? Because she told me I was Mexican, okay. And last time I checked, these are white people hair colors.
Surprise! Turns out you have a fucking citizenship, buddy.
There you go. You think that's what gives me the blonde hairs, bro? The social security card?
Citizenship? The privileged in you? Yeah.
We have a couple topics. We're going to start off with the most serious topic, which is a YouTuber allegedly kills his pregnant girlfriend during a live stream, and viewers were reportedly urged him to do it. So, let me first start off by saying, rest in peace to the pregnant girlfriend. Nobody should lose their life being killed by a significant other. That is crazy,
Valentina. That was her name.
Valentina. Rest in peace to Valentina. Yeah, the link that I had, for some reason, it disappeared. It no longer works anymore, but she She was murdered by her boyfriend,
Yeah.
a YouTuber. Uh, First, like I said, rest in peace to her. For the people that, if you're in a relationship and you feel like you're going to cause your significant other harm, you should leave that relationship. First and foremost, that's not a healthy relationship. It's very toxic. And I would also seek help if you feel like you can't leave the relationship. There's numbers that you guys could call. I don't have them in front of me, but for anybody that is listening, just step away. Freedom could last you, your entire
Yeah.
life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to escape you
Mhm.
for a few minutes of emotions taking control over you. So rest in
Yeah.
peace to her. Now, I'm not going to talk about the guy being a scumbag because it's there. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to escape
Yeah.
that. What I didn't like was two things. People calling for live streaming on YouTube or just in general to be no
Banned?
more banned. Yes, banned because of certain things like this. Okay.
All right.
I don't like that idea for the reasons that it's a slippery slope. You have people
Yeah.
doing amazing things with live streaming, and then you have assholes like this that sit there and use it for something that it was never intended to do, right?
Yeah.
So I don't think that they should ban it. Now, however, the people that were urging this person to do it should be put in jail.
The accessories to murder. Yeah.
Accessories to murder. I think we need to stop letting this internet bullshit feed into people's mind and egos where they think shit like this is funny, and they could sit there and be like, yeah, kill yourself, kill this person. No. We shouldn't do that. You know?
Yeah. And the most fucked up thing is this asshole is only going to face 2 years in prison if they prove that she actually died out of that. It's fucking ridiculous. 2
So,
years? Come on.
2 years. There's people that sold drugs back in the 80s that are fucking serving life, and now weed's legal, and they're
Yeah.
still in prison. So
Fucking ridiculous.
it is ridiculous. I don't know what possesses people to, like, I understand trolling. I understand the dark humor jokes because I
Yeah.
dabble in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and you have joked about shit we should never joke about,
Mhm.
But it's just that type of humor that we have. I can't control it. Neither can you. It's just a thing. But you see somebody potential like let's just take out scenarios of men and women. Okay, let's just say you see your mom trying to stab your dad, or your dad trying to stab your mom, and you're just like, hey, go do it. No, you have to be held accountable for that. It's going to be hard to even do that. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a mental health thing, I can understand the person not being in the right mind space, but it's like there has to be something for these live stream, there has to be like some type of technology or something that could sense like some type of vibe from a live stream where it's not going to be what it's about,
Yeah.
where it's not going to, like, if they're not streaming a fucking video game, or if they're not doing something, like something, just anything that's worth streaming, they should be able to like monitor the thing and then shut it down instantly and report the IP address to the nearest officials,
To get quick help, yeah.
So I think that they're going to start leaning towards something like that. Potentially this has a negative impact, just not on YouTube, but like everywhere where live streaming happens. It's a popular thing that people do on Facebook,
Mhm.
A lot of people fucking commit suicide on Facebook, live streaming.
That's wild.
IG on fucking Twitter. You know, people were fucking on Facebook Live getting shot. You know, like it's just like there's something with live streaming that brings out that type of shit of people that they don't. Not only do they want attention, but they want like some type of like some like not attention, but it's like affirmation from people that are watching. You know.
Make them feel good about their stupid ass decision. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about first the live streaming considered being banned, and then how do you feel about the viewers urging him to do it?
I don't think the ban should happen just because, like in other fields, one asshole can ruin it for the rest that are doing excellent job. Because there's also streamers that, have helped kids get out of depression by their videos and stuff.
Right, right.
So I don't think that should be, an automatically fucking ban all the streaming. As far as the the subscriber, whoever, because he told him, according to, what was it, fucking Baza Media, something like that.
Yeah.
According to them, one of his viewers or subscribers paid 1,000, I don't know what it is in Russia, $1,000 maybe, to do this. And it's like, that's the kind of fucking followers you have. What
As a
what does that
donation?
say? No, just like a straight up payment. I'll give you $1,000 if you do this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, they need to do something.
So
because
yeah, it was basically for him to watch him torture her.
Mm,
Like in that mind space, like as as this guy in your head, why the fuck would you even accept to that?
right. No, yeah.
So I don't know, it's ridiculous. But they still haven't found who the person was. They just said it's an unknown viewer. I guess they didn't never saw or realized until this moment who the person was.
Well,
But
making a YouTube account is very easy and doesn't require a lot of information. Um,
yeah,
and like I said, it's really hard to tell people how not not monitor people, but to monitor the situation to where this never happens again. Because it isn't, it's not the first time, and sadly, it's not going to be the last.
yeah, true.
I think that it's hard to say that they should be more strict with live streaming because a lot of content creators that aren't content creators yet, the future content
Yeah.
creators, they're not going to have a place to make a YouTube account. Not going to be able to live stream their stuff if they put like age restrictions or
Hmm.
certain information that has to be put out. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah.
it's a slippery slope. I know they're not going to ban it, but I hope that the restrictions and stuff that they add for it aren't too abrasive to prevent things like this. I think they should just develop some type of technology where they pick up keywords or like screaming sound effects or something, and they just like get like some type of human reviewer that looks at it and see what the content is, and then can shut it down, report the IP address, and maybe
Yeah.
something like that could just prevent stuff like this from happening ever again. You know what I'm saying? But it's stuff like this that's going to get, and I'm surprised YouTube kept the lid on it because I haven't seen it on many major networks besides a few Twitter posts, and then maybe like a YouTube video explaining the situation a little bit.
But maybe, I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with being in Russia. So
Oh yeah, and you know what? That too. And the news sometimes it doesn't reach us all the way over here. So rest
Yeah,
in
so-
peace to Valentina. And like I said, guys, if a relationship makes you want to hurt your significant other, the relationship is not for you, no matter how much you may or may not like them. And like I said, if you feel that it's going to go somewhere darker, consider getting help. There's people that can help you, and the best way to get help is to ask for help. Don't sit there and wait till help gets you in a prison cell. Once you're in the prison cell,
or
and
it's
then
too late. Yeah.
yeah, before it's too late and before you can't even do nothing, just relax. Okay.
Yeah, buddy.
So we're gonna go from a dark situation to an even darker situation. And this one, I had to check up on a friend. I had to check up on a friend because I was terrified. The scars that I have as a child of
Yeah.
this, they don't leave. The worst scars are the ones that don't show. First of all, let me ask you: are you okay?
Who, me?
Yeah, were you you weren't abducted. You weren't afraid for your life.
No. As a
'Cause,
it's as a Texas boy, I'm just I'm ready for whatever. Is that the kind of mentality you always walk around with,
yeah, but I mean, this guy's a legend.
Let's see let's see.
you know,
What happened, that spooked you that much.
I came across a photo that said the Texas Public Safety Department apologized for accidentally sending out an Amber Alert saying Chucky the doll from Child's Play was a suspect in the kidnapping. And I was like, yo, this food silencer is he's the height of a toddler. I was like, damn, Chucky walked up on him and took him and his Ford. Like,
Should have ran his ass over.
nah, that ain't gonna do shit. You haven't seen Homeboy? Homeboy took bullets, knives, fucking mutilation, and comes back, bro. Adu dui dambula.
Listen, but how easy is to kill this fucking doll?
Not easy.
Come on,
Not easy.
you have to
Not
be
easy.
serious. Like, okay, not kill him, but you can fucking cage the fuck out of him. Fuck is he
Yeah,
gonna
but-
do? Could crawl out of you put a fucking big ass little cage with thick ass bars. He's not getting out of that shit.
Yeah, but
Come
fuck, you
on.
never know. You never know, okay? El Chapo escaped a fucking maximum security prison in Mexico, okay?
That shit was an inside job, buddy.
Oh,
You can't sit there and say that.
when you have
know
the
what?
money,
But you know who the abducted child was?
Who?
Glenn, buddy.
Listen, he liked that kid, but he didn't like him enough to kidnap him. He might have killed him, but not kidnapped him.
They even put his fucking age as 28 years old for Chucky.
Yeah,
Fucking dog.
they put his
3-1.
age. They put his age, height, eye color, the outfit that he was
16
wearing.
pounds.
Yo,
That's a real threat, buddy.
I'm not gonna lie. When I read this, I was like, man, let me have been a child playing games on my mom's phone and then seeing fucking suspect Chucky the doll is fucking wanted for for kidnapping. Oh, I would have not slept. I would have been in the fucking
Imagine
bed.
Watching this movie the day before, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, Chucky's not real. Chucky's not real." Then you fucking get this shit.
Kids have like a fear of Chucky, bro. I don't know what it is. It might be like their connection to toys, but like I want to say
You know,
like
my-
5 to like 10 people are like terrified of Chucky.
It's surprising me, but my nephew, when I told him a while back, I think it was a couple of months ago, I was like, "What do you think about this doll?" And he was like, "He looks stupid. Why is his hair red?"
Oh shit, your nephew?
Yeah, so I don't know. It depends where you grow up,
I don't know. These kids play Five Nights at Freddy and fucking nothing scares them
They're scared
anymore.
of Chucky.
Yeah, fucking
'Cause
stone
you know
face.
what? The 90s and the 80s and the 90s, even early 2000s was just a different era because I don't know, it was just different. Now fucking you get people fucking killing and shit and it's fucking normal.
Yeah,
You got
well,
fucking kids playing Grand Theft Auto, committing a fucking massacre, all normal and shit. Look how many people are killed. You think
Yeah,
fucking
but-
Chucky's gonna?
yeah, but it was a
disturb 'em?
difference when there was a fucking doll or like a fucking a crazy ass neighbor, like when it felt real, But like
know
as
what?
a kid, I even like I grew up like going to Rotten.com and fucking looking at all the
Oh, yeah.
crime scene photos and shit. So I'm a
That shit
little
was
different.
interesting.
It was interesting, you know. I was like, damn, look at this fool fucking dead in the fucking Grand Canyon because he fell. Like, fuck, it was interesting, but it was
You see how that fucking skull split?
yeah, like we saw shit like that and was like, damn, and then fucking watched a scary movie and was like, eh. But these kids are like, oh
Yeah.
my god, what the fuck?
We're gonna die, Mom. Give me
We're gonna
McDonald's first.
die.
Give me some McChicken nuggets.
Yeah, give me some chicken nuggets on my tablet.
And then I get 9 piece. Fucking kids.
Listen, these kids act like Chucky's ever gonna catch them sleeping. These fucking kids get tablets and smartphones and stay on them all fucking night. They're not going to
They have
bed.
alarm clock and shit.
They have alarm clocks on the fucking phone and shit. Like, nah, bitch, I'll wake you up. I
When
love
should I
all.
wake up?
Yeah, go take a
Wake up
shower.
from my nap
I love
time.
patos. Go and hop in the shower.
For real.
Fucking
Fucking
A.
kids.
Fucking kids, bro. But I saw this, you know, I was like, damn, this food sounds so fucking shaped like a toddler, getting kidnapped. He wants to take his fucking soul. How would you
Hey, I'm
feel?
not a fucking
Wait.
ginger, buddy.
Wait, how would you feel, okay, if Chucky, let's say successfully, took your
Uh-huh.
soul and took your body and was you, right? And
Yeah.
just the first thing he does is goes straight home and starts clapping your fucking lady. How are you gonna feel? It's you, but it's him.
Well, if he takes fucking control of me, where the fuck am I gonna be?
You're
Yeah, it
gonna be in
makes no sense.
the
fucking one soul
you're gonna
in,
be
one
the
soul
fucking
out.
Chucky doll that they left in Mexico.
Fucking with the Hecho en Mexico stamp on the back.
There you go.
I don't know. That's it's a fucking situation where fucking try to come back, smack that fucking Chucky up, kill myself for
He said, "Kill
Put it on.
myself."
it. Fucking learn something from these kids. Fucking strap something on and go look for me, but I'm in Chucky form. Fuck them up.
This food Chucky
All
has
balls deep, buddy.
this food Chucky as silencer's gonna fucking pull down his pants and be like, "What the fuck is this? My shit was fucking bigger as a plastic doll." Should go switch back.
Chucky, give me my shit back, bitch.
Give me my fucking body back. I was misinformed. I saw a bulge.
Those 3 inches of snow looking pretty big now, huh?
What a great callback. All right. We'll move on from there. Oh fuck. Oh, that shit was too funny, bro.
Chucky.
Elon Musk. So we talked about him earlier, right, with the Boring Company and the flamethrower.
Oh yeah.
He told Clubhouse, which is like a social media app, that he had wired the brain of a monkey with neural implants so the monkeys could play video games with its mind. How do you feel about that?
Wild. Fucking technology, buddy. It's advancing like a motherfucker.
It's advancing, and it's also going to be a very interesting future for like the paraplegics, people that don't have arms or legs to play the video games.
Yeah.
And they're going to be able to
Imagine
use
seeing
their mind.
A fucking cyborg monkey as a fucking officer with a gun.
That'd be crazy, bro.
I bet you all these criminals are gonna be like, damn, fuck that. I ain't doing shit.
Now I'm high key scared of like monkeys, like Planet of the Apes type of shit, right?
Gorillas are crazy, bro.
Yeah. Like who the fuck's like, you know what I'm saying? We're about to watch Godzilla go against fucking King Kong, and I'm like,
I'm more scared of a gorilla than I am of fucking having a tiger in front of me.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I've seen tigers when they're trying to bite you. Like it's like some type of Instagram where they do a bunch of like animal huntings and shit. Or not animal hunt. It was like animals hunting animals, but right when they're about to strike, a camera takes a picture of them. Right.
Mhm.
That when they're like chasing you full fucking speed and they have their mouth all fucking open and shit. That shit looks scary, bro. Like I wouldn't want to see that before I fucking die. The ape, ape might just fucking chase. You know, the ape is stone faced, right? He's not gonna look at you all fucking psychotic. He's just gonna fucking rip you in half and leave you there.
Nah, listen, the fucking tiger, you know, if he fucking attacks you, he's going for the neck, you'll die in a couple seconds. This fucking gorilla's gonna fucking pound on you, gonna fucking throw you around. That motherfucker's gonna torture the fuck out of you before he feels like, okay, I fucked him up. It's done. Let's go. You haven't seen fucking gorillas fight?
No,
Dude, the
I've seen them
tiger,
fight, but you're acting
the
like one
tiger's just
shot can't fuck you up.
yeah, and a gorilla, yeah, but okay, say the fucking gorilla hits you in your chest or in the back. Your fucking bones are gonna break. You're gonna be sitting there like a dumbass hurting. And then what if he, oh yeah, let me fucking stomp on this guy again. Boom, another fucking broken bone. Oh yeah, he hasn't had enough? Let me sit on him. Boom. Fucking tiger just rips you up and that's it, buddy. You're dead.
Yeah, but I'm thinking more like, okay, besides the look, the biting, the fucking ripping flesh off of you as you bleed.
Listen, I'll take that anytime because it's a fast death rather than
Nah,
fucking getting pounded
but
by a gorilla.
the gorilla death could be faster, bro. This one could legit
Nah.
fucking knock your fucking kufi off your shoulders, and like you could be dead with one punch, bro.
Okay, but have you seen those all the like documentaries where owners had fucking apes and then they fucking scratched their face, fucking torched them, broke their bones? That's just wild. And what about the people who had tigers? They just fucking eat them, bite their legs off, and boom, they're dead. They don't survive. These fucking gorilla owners, they survive to tell another day with all the torture, with all that trauma already.
That's definitely a fucking poll for the channel. Would you rather die from being attacked by a lion or being attacked by a gorilla? And why? We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, right? For that subject.
Yeah, we're getting into a different topic.
We're getting into different topics. So, being able to play games with your minds, right? It's for the paraplegic, hopefully, but it's also another insight for future gaming. Because how we're getting closer to that Apex shit, bro. I'm sorry, not Apex. Cyberpunk type of shit, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
getting into like the body modifications. You're getting to be able to get better legs, better arms, better eyes, brain parts, and shit. The future is looking bright and scary.
Very scary, yeah.
It's because like what else could you do? What else could they do with that type of technology? Like you could have a fucking soldier controlling a tank while he's out there, bro, just like bah. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's crazy to fucking think of. But for playing for video games, I'm thinking more of like the positive side of it, which would be like I said, people that don't have arms, the people that are maybe paralyzed from the neck down and can play video games laying down. Um, what else could it be? Like it could be a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can also, I mean, this technology can treat people with brain injuries or brain traumas, fucking spinal injuries,
Yeah,
neck injuries, all that shit.
yeah. So, do you think that this is going to be something that one will be put into future gamers? Like people are going to be able to get this. Like you go down to GameStop to get a remote. And the second question is, are they going to be able to regulate this so it's not like super fucking crazy, overpowered them being able to play like this?
No, I don't think it's gonna be produced for the mass.
For the masses, okay. It's gonna be like a
I
make a
think
wish
it's just
type of
gonna
thing.
be, yeah, some kind of a government control type of technology where they lend it to probably for the medical field. Um, of course, their fucking army and experiment to release some kind of device to treat people, like you said, and stuff like that. I doubt it's gonna get to the point where they release it for gaming, where it's a device where you just fucking walk in the GameStop and get it. If they do, then it's probably gonna be extremely cut down version of the actual big one. They can't give people that much power. You know what that shit it would do to the fucking to the world?
That type of tweaking, like you could tweak that shit into doing a lot of fucking shit, bro.
Yeah.
So, it's like I said, like in the future, like there's people like there. I mean, there's people that have fucking PS5 is doing some amazing things that aren't PS5 things, you know. So
Yeah, yeah. But I don't
like-
think me and you are even gonna fucking see this when it fucking releases.
nah, I don't
We're
think
gonna
so.
be
And if we,
dead,
yeah,
dead.
yeah, it's gonna be in the future. It's like it's the blueprint for future gaming.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I
I
was
guess
like,
maybe, yeah, fucking future.
but just imagine, bro, like you're just fucking playing, bro, and then like your left eye goes and like, oh my god, the fucking drift on this remote is so crazy.
For real.
You start going cross-eyed and shit because you're fucking, you got your fucking computer chips all fucked up.
That would have been some funny as shit.
My remote, hey, and then they fucking, their chip dies, bro, and their head just fucking falls to their shoulder. Oh shit, my remote died.
Hold on, give me a minute.
You fucking
Gotta get
fucking,
myself situated again.
and then fucking lag would be if you're fucking stupid or not. If you're slow mentally. Oh, this
For
fucking
real.
lag.
Oh, what's going on? Who's shooting at me?
Oh shit. So, pretty much, I'm the same thought process. It's interesting. I'm wondering what the next step could be, because that's definitely leading towards like the Ready Player One type of scenario, type of shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But fantastic. You know, Elon Musk does it again. First he bought fucking Bitcoin and fucking gained me a bunch of money. Now he's fucking making video games in case I ever go fucking paralyzed. Like, yes.
Do you think this guy has somebody behind the scenes helping? Or do you think it's just specifically him coming up with all this shit?
Nah, I always believe that people, even if you're not the sole creator of something, I believe that you have a hand in it. Okay? While I think Elon Musk is incredibly fucking genius, I believe that he might have like heard the idea, saw it, has some type of research team working on shit, or he has like little slight ideas,
Yeah.
maybe like just ideas where people, and then they research it and they come up with their own type of scenarios and data from it. But do I think that he's solely coming up with it? No. If I had to put a percentage, I would say 75-25 in favor of him actually coming up with it. But you never know nowadays, you know?
Yeah, I think he's just like a vessel of the idea, and there's like a whole engineers and scientists and all this shit behind it. And he's because I mean, with the guy where he has so much power with one tweet, why the fuck wouldn't you want him to have him on your side?
Yeah. No, I believe it too.
So
Yeah.
definitely a fucking vessel for me.
I hope when a fucking badass like that fool's badass, bro. Him and fucking
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos are going back and forth for the richest man. It's crazy, you know.
Crazy times. Fucking Bill
Crazy.
Gates out of the question. That fool just decided to go out.
Yeah, he bowed out gracefully. Now it's this other asshole.
Yeah.
So that is definitely
Crazy.
something to look forward to. I wonder if we're gonna get an update on stuff like this. I'll definitely want to hear more about if they do it to a human, which I doubt, but I'm pretty sure people would sign up for trials and we'd be able to get something going there.
Yeah. Oh, they
Maybe-
probably get hobos.
Yeah, maybe something less invasive though than an implant. Maybe something like around the lines of, remember X-Men when Xavier goes into the cerebral?
Hmm.
He has like that little helmet on his head.
Yeah.
I
Oh, yeah,
think
true,
I
true.
think something like that would work and be less invasive, and it would promote people. It would promote people to get it based off the fact that it's not fucking. Oh, I'm gonna cut your head and fucking put a fucking thing in there,
And then seal it back up.
and then seal it back up. And if it doesn't work, you know that's what I'm saying. That's super invasive. Like that would stir me away. You know, that's brain shit. You know, that's fucking wild. One fuck up there and you're done.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So I'd like to see an
Fuck
update on this.
that.
We got two more topics. Well, you know, this game has been in the news a lot lately, but it'll go by fast. So, Call of Duty says, confirmed in an earnings call that the Call of Duty has a strong premium release planned for Q4 in 2021. So, That's going to be, in layman's terms, a new Call of Duty is coming out in November, so to speak. Quarter four, they usually have some type of November title to go with their games. And they just dropped Cold War. They've been dropping games every year since 2005, you know?
Yeah.
Um, I like the fact that they're continuing to do stuff. I would like them to actually fix Warzone and maybe add a little bit more content to it rather than making a game title every year. But this is very interesting considering that it's going to be, I think, Activision, or it's going to be, it's Activision Blizzard.
Division, yeah.
Yeah, that fucking sits there and do it. So hopefully it's going to do wonders for the genre, and I can't wait to see some type of information leading up to it. Maybe I'll figure out something from Charlie Intel.
They need to, I don't know, they need to fucking calm down because sooner or later it's gonna start to turn into another fucking Assassin's Creed saga where it takes a drastic fucking way down just because they release so many new titles instead of fixing their own game.
Well, that's what they did. Like they fucking did every war possible, like World War II, World War III, World War IV.
Yeah.
Fucking, I think their pinnacle and their demise. Very popular opinion was Advanced Warfare, where shit went downhill. You know, the movement was different. Shit wasn't playing the way it was supposed to. To my knowledge, nobody liked Advanced Warfare. I certainly didn't. It was fun to play online, but the mechanics and the advanced movements I wasn't a fan of. And now they're starting to do remastered versions, right? Which is a slippery slope. Okay, it's a slippery slope because you're going to start making games. They came out 10 years ago, and you should be focusing on making a game better. You know, maybe not try to do the Assassin's Creed, I make one every year and take a drastic turn in history. And I would stick and focus to the Fortnite concept, which is making your game better and more playable and providing content. And, you know, maybe you wouldn't have to come out with a game every year, you know? Because Warzone, I think it made, like they said, it made Modern Warfare and that Warzone in general made like $1 billion in fucking in cosmetics and fucking weapon blueprints.
Oh yeah, true. Motherfucker was stacking up the ass.
That's what I'm saying. So like for them to be dropping a game every year, like with that type of success, I'm not gonna say that it's greed, but I mean it wouldn't sound too far fetched, you know.
Yeah.
So aside from that, let's congratulate them for doing absolutely nothing. They banned over 60,000 Call of Duty Warzone players for cheating, making the game's third major wave of bans, right? And the reason why I say it's nothing is for the sole fact that this is a free-to-play game. This means they can make another email address, create another account, and play the game.
Again,
and cheat again. Okay.
Yeah.
If I didn't read IP address blocked, then I'm not taking stuff like this to heart. You know, 60,000 of them are going to reappear and come back again, and they're going to find a way slowly but surely to not get exposed because some of these people, I'm not going to name names. Some of these people are cheaters, and they have platforms on YouTube. They're trying to become a little streamer and get these pro calls from esports teams and stuff. You got to do something, you know?
With all that money they're making, they can't fucking, you know, commit to hear the community and be like, okay, the community wants this, because I feel like the game has been at its worst that it's ever been due to the cheaters.
Yeah. And my thing is like, I would say even like that's a new department that you probably should add on. You know what I'm saying? But then you got to consider like how many fucking games are played every fucking minute, and how many people you would have to get to fucking a human
Yeah.
reviewer and stuff. They got to start teaming up with these cheats, these cheat places. They have to start teaming up with these cheat places. Um,
Yeah.
hey, sell us their information when they buy cheats from you, so we can block them. Everybody gets what they want. The people get money because they sold the cheats, and then Activision, um, they get money from Activision too, right? And it's just a whole, it's iron sharpening iron. Is what I want to
Yeah.
say. You help the people get money. They know you should be using these hacks and stuff to figure out your flaws in the game.
Yeah.
And yeah, they did nothing. It's nothing. It's that snow on the
They don't
ground.
care.
Yeah, that snow on the ground that you have. Let the sun be out, and let's see how long that should last.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Yep,
all
yep.
it says. It's put a small little snow on the ground. That's all I did for this game. Once the sun comes back out and melts all this shit, it's not gonna matter. These people are gonna reemerge under different names, under different symbols, under different systems, and they're just gonna find a way to weasel their way back into the top 100 people, and then what's gonna happen from there? Every game has cheaters. I just find it weird
Yeah.
that a company that's making X amount of dollars, billions of dollars, okay,
With the B.
with a B, billions, has no idea how to stop these guys efficiently, and
Because they
that,
don't care.
well, but the thing is, from there, it's you have to ask yourself, is this going to affect, because it is affecting people not playing the game, right?
Yeah.
But the people already bought the battle pass. People already bought the cosmetics, the skins, the blueprints for the weapons. You have to wonder that, will this prevent companies from doing what the fuck is it? The free to play battle royales. What do you think?
I don't know. It's a tricky subject because a lot of people are gonna have different opinions on that.
Yeah.
The word free attracts a lot of people that don't care about, a good challenge. They don't care about stats. All they care about is winning no matter what, which includes cheating.
Hmm.
So if you put out a paid game, that means, I'm gonna waste this game. I don't know, it's either or. I think in general, regardless if it's free or paid, the company has a big power and control over the cheaters. You can be a big ass firm with technology, make that much money, and not have a dedicated team and stopping, something that people complain about. They are listening, but they're not doing shit about it.
Right. Like I think, like I said, it's probably like a lack of not knowing what to do.
No, I know it. I know. I'm pretty sure they know exactly what they should do, how to fix it. But in their eyes, those 60,000 are 60,000 lost profit.
Oh, so like they're maybe they're buying skins and shit,
Yeah.
So they're customers. They're 60,000 customers.
Yeah. So let's say all these 60 fucking buy the battle pass, they buy skins, they buy guns. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna buy this skin because I'm a fucking pro at it. I cheat. Nobody's gonna beat my ass, and I want to show off my cool shit.
Mm.
So boom, there you go.
Mm.
It's just I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it is
It's a
weird.
it's a weird seat to be in because you address the issue and then lose those 60,000 made to make the other people happy that probably don't buy shit.
Yeah, that's true too. And you know what? And then, that don't buy shit, right? That was good. That was a good fucking bar.
Yeah.
I thought that they would try to combat it with the. You have to buy the battle royale now. Now it would have a negative impact on their numbers, but considering the fact that Call of Duty does so well with their titles every year, I don't think they'll have such an issue. I think the player will decrease, right, per lobby. But it eliminates the fact that if somebody is cheating, they not only did they buy the game, but the account is blocked now. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
And let's say you had that account since fucking 2010, you have all these accolades and stuff on it. Now your account's banned. And do you really want to make a whole different account to play this game? I don't know, you know? And
repay for it?
Oh, wait, and repay for it.
Yeah.
And repay for it, because you're not going to be able to fucking play.
you have
Especially
to
on
rebuy it
PC.
again.
Especially on PC, you know? So I thought they would go in that general direction because I heard something about maybe Halo coming back Q4 with some type of battle royale mode, and that the battle royale would be exclusive to Xbox only, and that's gonna hinder, you know, it's gonna hinder about 2 to 3 systems from playing that battle royale, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, if they're being exclusive with that, I wonder if Battle Royale from now on, now that they know that the format and stuff like that is popular, from now on, are they able to fucking put money into making it an actual paywall? Or if like they would, you know, maintain the battle pass, the cosmetic skins and shit if they make more money like that, you know?
Yeah, true.
So,
So
They
I
were
don't know,
all-
it's just still with you.
yeah, it's like I don't know. They need to figure something out. They did nothing, you know. They did nothing. They did nothing. What'd you do today? Were you off today? Were you off today? You did nothing, right? Boom! They did nothing.
That's
with
how I
you.
feel.
They did nothing with you. Yeah. You might have got
That's
up to make
exactly
yourself a
what
bowl of cereal. That's what they did. They made themselves a bowl of cereal and they fucking did nothing with it.
What if they didn't even ban them? They just said, just tell people that we banned 60,000. Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know, we're gonna not assume the worst, but yeah, you know,
Just
we'll
to shut
say
them
that
up for a little bit.
just to set them up. Yeah, while they figure out a system. So, again, they're back in the news again. Okay, and this time, a new lawsuit alleges that the design of Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Mara character was stolen from Hodgins Cade Janus, a central figure in his story, November Renaissance. Now, I actually looked at the chick, right?
Yeah.
And I looked at the character. I don't know if the actor is the same as the chick. She might be. But the character and the wardrobe in the movie looks exactly like the chick. Okay? And if you don't know who Mara's the catsuit chick that you got.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay?
I don't know exactly who she is.
Now, do you think they stole this?
I don't know. It's you don't know with these fucking big companies now.
I know. They just did something with the fucking source code to Cyberpunk, and now somebody's going to have Cyberpunk 2.0 in like 2 years.
For real. I don't know. It could have had maybe an inspiration from that.
Yeah, an inspiration.
But-
yeah.
Yeah, but fully stole, like just copy and paste. I don't think so.
Okay. No, I could see maybe a developer kind of like remembering subconsciously, not just like fully remembering, and kind of just like having that idea and putting them in the game. Boom, the type of outfit or just style overall. I'm curious to see if she's the same actor from that movie and from that role. But I didn't look too deep into the thing, but I did see the similarities with that. And there was another game that was in hot water, which we're going to talk about, which was Fuse from Apex Legends, the new
Oh, yeah.
legend. There was a look-alike from him from an indie game, and it did look like him. And who knows what's going to happen from there? So I definitely thought it was interesting because, it's Call of Duty. It's Activision. It's a big company. I'm pretty sure they have no issue paying off these people to not do a lawsuit. They can. I'm pretty sure this type of company has the money to make the problem go away. So I don't think it'll go further than them being accused of taking it. I'm pretty sure at the most, the best outcome, they reach out, they buy the rights to the character, and then boom, or they buy the likeness from the character from them, shut them up, keep it pushing, because that's a whole season. You don't want to dive into how much you made off her skins, and that's going to be a big court issue. Or that, what I'm saying, he might just want to take him to court. And like I said, the skins for the character, how much money did you get there? These are skins that don't go away. They stay in the store forever, and people can buy them whenever they want. So
yeah, true. It's the same. I don't know. It's the same thing. Whenever I remember back in the day when Lindsay Lohan fucking sued Rockstar for saying she looked like one of the fucking characters.
Yeah, I remember.
The same shit.
Yeah. That's
Just
why
people trying to get a little penny.
Yeah, that's why people now, like, they're not lazy. They're starting to get actors to, like, they're getting voice actors to do the voice, but they're also getting actors for the character models and for, like, the suits and the dots and stuff, the motion capture suits.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting them like that because it's cheaper just to get their likeness and their voice than it is to fucking copy them and try to recreate them as a original character without being sued. So
Yeah,
I
true.
see this as a positive for people getting actors' likeness and stuff, and it could be a different bag for people because at the end of the day, you have to realize nothing's new under the sun. Everything has cycles. All this stuff is just like copies of a copy that seems original. No idea is original.
It's hard to be fucking original nowadays.
It is hard. It is 100% hard. You're talking to a person that has their gamer tag as their channel name. Like, it's original, but when you type it in, there's other killing sprees and there's other fucking other people with like the same names as the channel names. Like, it's hard to be original. It's just who stands out the most, and obviously Call of Duty stood out the most because they're the biggest fucking first-person shooter game.
They got salty, buddy.
Yeah, and they got salty. So I hope everything goes well. I'm more rooting for the smaller company to get the bag, buddy. Get that fucking money bag as fat as you can, and don't look back. Take that shit to the bank. Treat it like a stimulus check. Okay? Put it in Dogcoin. Put it in Dogcoin. Come on now. All right. Fucking to the moon. So, yeah, I just think that I hope that it wasn't just people just being lazy and just stealing character ideas from people and
That
not
might be the case.
yeah, and that might have been the case. Somebody was just pressed for time, and fucking, the big company might have said something, or like the developer that fucking was working on the skin could have been like, "Oh, they won't notice," and boom, they fucking noticed. Like I said, or there was just some general idea because they also got another guy in his likeness. He was some type of Marine or something like that. The big guy, the big buff guy. Last season or a couple seasons. He was in there, and they fucking got his likeness, and he told a story on some type of interview shit, and he did all the paperwork and stuff. But this one was weird. This one was like, damn, that chick. Why'd they choose that chick? Like, I heard she had no military background, or She was showing up to GameStops and shit, just hugging people and like signing posters.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Go home.
Yeah,
Learn
like
some
okay,
more.
like you're kind of a celebrity, but you're just in a game, okay? like
Calm your pants, buddy.
like you're nothing better. You're the default skin. Let's be real, baby.
The default. What a disrespect. The default.
The default skin. You're just something that
Break
comes
it
with the
down.
game, okay? I wouldn't feel too happy with your fucking likeness being in this game. How much you get paid? $100? They give you a battle pass?
You shut your ass up.
For real. We'll talk about Apex Season 8 review. We'll keep it quick. Silencer, well, how was the review for you? And we're speaking mainly on the map changes, the overall gameplay meta, Fuse, and then the repeater if you used it.
I'm gonna submit everything with the word intense.
Okay.
Why? Because in the past seasons, me and you have been playing games, and we've had a bunch of scenarios in this season where, we fucking end a squad. We're over there trying to heal. Another one comes in. We end that one. Another one comes in. Another one. Fucking
Another
back
one.
to back, back to back. And I don't know, the past season it wasn't like this. It was more calm. This one's just, hence the name Mayhem, right? But
Yeah.
it gets crazy sometimes. You never see the end, and then if you do see the end, you die. But overall, it's I like it. The map is pretty cool. New shit to explore. Fuse, I'm recently liking them. I didn't use them since they released,
I was
but I
hogging
started
them.
using them.
I was hogging them.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
It's been pretty good. I've been liking his ability.
Mm-hmm.
People get scared as soon as they hear that fucking shot.
Oh,
They
yeah.
try to get cover.
Mm-hmm.
That fucking grabbing 2 bombs per slot is pretty good. Fucking spam the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it was great.
That shit is good. And the repeater, it's I don't know, I have mixed feelings about that. It's a good gun, but I feel like you have to hit your fucking shots extremely precise.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no forgiveness in missing the shots.
Yeah. So
Um,
once you hit them and land them, fucking knock them out real quick. If you don't, then you're fucked.
Yeah, that's definitely a thing that I need to practice with is a 30-30 repeater. It's definitely nice. Overall season impression for me was incredible. The map, like I've always said this, I'm pretty sure I was shitting on the map, saying that it might be
Yeah.
too crowded. It's just running out of space. I have a change of heart. I 100% think that this map is the best map in Apex Legends now. Not the old
Yeah.
versions of it, not the Skull Town. No. This is the best version of Kings Canyon ever. Not to
Yeah, I
mention
agree.
the future town takeover that we might get from Caustic, the biasness aside, this map just doesn't stop giving. There isn't a boring spot in the map. I can land anywhere, maybe except for like swamps. Swamps is kind of boring for me.
Yeah.
But it's out of that maybe one spot. It's like one of the best places to like. You can go anywhere. It's like the point of interest is everywhere. It has bunker. Bunker is one of
Yeah.
my favorite spots, and it's like the smallest little town, thinnest little town, but it's like the funnest place to be in. Water treatment, the rig. I love landing at the rig. Containment, the new additions that they just added to artillery and Slum Lake or whatever the hell it was called up there. Like they came with it with the changes, right?
Oh yeah.
I rate the map 10. Boom. Did great. 100% action packed. Fuse overall, this is it's what I was asking for, kind of. Okay, it was probably on a Richter scale. I'm gonna give it 8 or I want to say 4 out of 5 headshots. Okay, he is great. that little cannon of his arm, great. The one that throws the grenades, great. Accurate, fast. One of the best perks, passive things that this legend can have. In addition to him being able to stack grenades like you were able to in the original seasons, okay? Before they took it away from us. Whoa, what a great legend. How could you complain about that? His skins were cool. Like, that's rare that the legend comes out and he has cool skins.
He only had the pirate skin, to be fair. I wasn't really digging that
Yeah.
that one.
Well, he also had the launch bundle one too that looks pretty badass. Where he's like a bomb, a human bomb.
Yeah,
So
true.
that one looks pretty badass. My only criticism is that the ultimate could be a little tiny bit better, a little tweaked. But I'm pretty sure as they try to figure out balancing and stuff like that, they might figure out a way to boost his ultimate once they realize that the feedback may be a little negative. You know, it might be a little negative because it's not really
In what way?
useful. The middle. I understand that it's a ring of fire. But if you're in a ring of fire, it's going to be hot, you know?
Yeah.
I think it should have some type of blur effect or some type of like smoky effect that they can't really see in there. Maybe, or like move around slow in the circle too, not only just when they walk to the fire, because it's hot. It's going to be hot in there, you know? It's not going to just be hot on the outside. It's going to be hot in the middle, right? I feel like there's too much counters to his ultimate as well. But I don't want to get into it because I haven't figured them all out, but I'm pretty sure you can imagine, you know, there's like two legends that come to mind. You have Octane, you have Wraith, you have Pathfinder who can get out of it. I believe they said they found out that if you put smoke from Bangalore's little cannon and shit, it'll extinguish the fire, so to speak.
Will this talking about this? Will his ultimate and his passive be stopped by Watson's shit?
Yeah. If she has it out already and she has it on the floor, yeah, it'll 100% block it.
Even the ultimate, though there won't be no ring of fire?
Yeah, there won't. No. It would block it. It wouldn't even touch down on the floor. It blocks it pretty well. And then, like I said, the Horizon, she can throw her shit. Boom, she can fly above it. She can use that shit against you because if you're too close to the fire, she can throw that. It'll suck you forward. Boom, it'll kill you. It's a lot of counters. So they need to figure out some type of effect, some type of like blur effect or some type of like slow effect or like some type of damage. Even like one damage in like the middle of the circle would be great, you know?
Probably some type of disorient the player would be dope.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like something that would make them like, oh fuck, I can't stay in the middle, but I can't be out. I just got to keep moving or something, you know. Yeah. And something that'll give you the upper hand, so to speak. Nothing too overpowered, but something that'll give you the upper hand with the shit. The 30-30 repeater, like I said, it's unforgiving. It could be powerful and overpowered in the right hands. I'm talking about people that just have god aim, who can fucking headshot you. Because it's a legit two-shot gun, if in the head. It's a G7 Sentinel combination. Or I would say like it's like that. They need to figure out the speed for shooting because it feels a little too slow. Like I'd even up it by like 0.23%. to see if it would go a little bit faster. It just feels like it takes forever and you can't even get a shot off. And this is supposed to be for medium long range. And even at medium range, you shoot somebody and they can empty a clip on you and you're pretty much fucked if you don't hit your shot, you know?
Yeah, true.
So other than that, the season was incredible. I don't like the anniversary event. The concept was interesting, but the skins were trash. Let's be real. The reskins, really?
Recolored assholes.
And then not only do you have to use crafting metal, of all things, you can buy them. And I'm like, Usually recolors come with the legend tokens, and they don't even let you do that. You know,
Yeah.
they needed to figure something out. But I didn't like that much. But I'm not holding it against them. They're trying to make money. Overall, this was a great way to add this guy, to add the 8th legend. We're currently 8-8, right? We had eight legends, and then we had 8 new legends, right? The DLC.
Yeah.
Before we got off the topic, do you feel like that previous 8, which would be like, it starts from Bloodhound and it ends at like Caustic, and then the other one starts at Octane and ends at Fuse, okay? Who's winning if they fought? The originals or the newer legends?
Ooh, it's hard to tell.
You
I
had
would say the
Bloodhound,
originals.
you had Bloodhound, Gibby, Lifeline, Wraith,
I would stick to the originals.
Bangalore, and Caustic, and Mirage. I feel like I'm forgetting
Yeah,
one.
I'll stick to the originals.
You think? I think
Yeah,
I
'cause I
think
mean-
the other 8 might fucking wash them, but I'll let you explain why.
Well, listen, you have on the originals, you have fucking Gibby. Perfect for, aggressive and stand back. You have the fucking tracker, which is Bloodhound.
Which
His
Bloodhound,
passive and the ultimate.
Pathfinder.
Fucking
That's the one
dope
I
if you know how
forgot.
to use it.
Right.
Fucking you have fucking Wraith, one of the sweatiest bastards out there. You have fucking Caustic, amazing at fucking locking down shit.
Right.
Once you get in that gas, if you're not careful, you're fucked.
Yeah.
And just with those, it's a very hard a hard team to beat because the new ones you have Horizon. Yeah, she's cool, but her only shit is that thing that throws it. If you're not precise with it, it's useless. Who else? Fucking Rampart is useless unless you again situational.
Yeah.
Who else? Fucking was Octane part of the original one?
No, he's actually the first DLC character.
So Octane, I mean, the only thing good at him is if you have a teammate fucking good for reviving and getting out of shit, like a slithering snake.
Right.
Now, when it comes to Powerhouse, the originals take it. I feel like the only Powerhouse they have is this new Fuse guy, because everybody else, if you think about it, they're not meant to be super aggressive like the originals.
Kind of. And I say this. So I'm picking the DLC, which is season 1 through 8. My team would consist of Octane, Watson, Crypto, Revenant, Loba, Rampart, Horizon, and Fuse. The originals, which is Silencer's team, would be Bloodhound, Gibraltar, Lifeline, Pathfinder, Wraith, Bangalore, Caustic, Mirage. First things first, Mirage is a L. That's the guy you pick last. Okay, that is an L. If we're talking about aggressiveness, you have Revenant, who's super aggressive.
Yeah.
You have Octane, super aggressive. Horizon just beat out Wraith in wins percentage, right? Aggressive player. She has mobility and she has a better escape than Wraith. Then you have the powerhouse guy, which is, I would say, explosion-wise, you have Fuse. So the only person I feel on the team that would be equal to Mirage would be Rampart. Loba is the same as Lifeline. I want to say Octane is the same as Pathfinder. Crypto is the same as Gibraltar. Caustic is the same as Fuse. Bangalore is the same as Rampart. And I would say Gibby and Revenant are the same, kind of. Or no, Watson. And then you have Watson. Come on now. Watson blocks the ultimates from
Bombs and
Caustic.
grenades.
Yeah, from grenades and blocks it from Gibby, blocks it from Bangalore, blocks it from Caustic. Like you can't throw your bombs, you can't throw your two ultimates from Gibby and from Bangalore. Like I just see that as like a total like you're pacifying three legends there. And then you're
Yeah.
just left with a tracker, a healer, a mobility robot, an aggressive wraith, and then I already told you about Mirage. He's not the best.
Invisibility, buddy.
Yeah, that's another thing we should I should ask the community. But yeah, so you feel like the originals could take it, and
Yeah,
I feel like the
original.
I feel like the new ones could take it because now we're 100% even now because it's 16 in total.
Yeah.
So 100%
8 and 8,
even.
yeah, true.
Yeah, and I like it. I like the legends. I like the pretty much every legend except for Mirage and Bloodhound. Bloodhound is cool, but I don't play him often. But Mirage is like the worst one. I'm gonna be real. I don't like Mirage.
Yeah, he's my
Um,
least picked favorite character too, Mirage.
yeah, Mirage is
Out of
trash.
all of them.
I would say like out of the new ones, like I said, the one that has to suck the most would be Rampart. She doesn't do much. Her little walls are
She's
cool.
good to be. Yeah, she's just good to be, like I said, situational.
Yeah,
That's it.
situational, 100%. So we'll leave that there. Did you want to go through the last topic? It was the scalpers.
Yeah, we can go through it.
All right. PS5 scalpers want you to feel sorry for them. And yes, they're being serious. Silencer, do you feel bad for scalpers?
Hell to the no. They can go suck it.
Greedy assholes. Listen, I read a little bit of this. An interview with Forbes, a PS5 scalper by the name of Jordan has voiced his disappointment that the public have given resellers a lot of bad press, and even went as far as to say that the practice of scalping is an incredible, valuable industry. Listen, if you're making money, you're making money, right? I have a PS5. I'm not worried, okay?
Yeah.
I more so feel bad that me and you can't connect on next gen games until you get a next gen console. But we're still able to play PS4 games together.
Uh-huh.
People have to make a living. I might have said some bad things about the UK, okay? About like the scalpers and the next gen console war that they were having, right?
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to people getting money. I love the fact that people can get money like this. Shit, you had an idea. You saw a market that was. This is no different than the GameStop stuff. You saw an opportunity. You bought into it. Made a shit ton of money. Good. The thing is, it's more so people are upset because they do not have the system, because the corporations that decided to back these fucking consoles made a certain amount
Yeah.
and they just didn't have the demand. If they were smart, they would have spent all 2021 printing these shits, and then around 2022 they would have announced it. Right? That would have given Cyberpunk a whole nother year. It might have boosted their shit. It might have boosted them, you know?
Better game overall.
Might have been a better game, you know? They might have done better for console. They might have focused on their PS4 version had it been well thought out. So
True.
it's tough to say that I don't feel bad for you. Okay? I don't feel bad for you. You took systems away from people that want a system, right?
Yeah.
It's greedy. It reminds me of the people that bought toilet paper during the fucking pandemic. Okay.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, supply and demand, right? It's just a normal thing in business. You understand business more than I do.
Yeah.
I understand enough, you know, supply and demand, you know. They just need to shut up and quit interviewing these assholes. Shut up. You made fucking anywhere from $750 to $1,000. You made double your money and some.
And you know
almost triple.
they've sold close to 3,500 consoles.
Yeah,
Overpriced.
overpriced on retail stuff. Listen, you're smart. You did it. You did great. And you know what? I'm not gonna knock the hustle. So I'll leave it right there. But I'm not gonna feel sorry for you. It comes with the price. You know what I'm saying? It
I
comes.
don't know, but this is not a type of a scenario where you're like, hey, like, you know, somebody losing their job. This is just the pure side hustle. Why the fuck are people gonna feel sorry for you?
Yeah, that
You know,
it's people want to be the victim. We live in an era where people want to be victim. The people doing bad things to people want to be victims. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid. You see it every day with like Karens. Karens fucking sit there, they become racist pieces of shit. And then when the fucking media turns on them, oh my God, you're harassing me. Leave me alone. Like they turn into like that. So these people just want to have an outlet. Jordan wanted an outlet, wanted somebody to know that he feels a way that people are like, fucking scumbag scalper, go to hell. When he just had an idea, supply and demand. He knew exactly what he was doing. This is nothing different than buying collectibles and then selling them. You know, there's people doing it with Pokemon cards. They're buying Pokemon cards from the McDonald's fucking menu, stashing them. Now there's a shortage in fucking Pokemon meals for kids. Supply and demand, buddy. Don't make it limited then. Don't make it limited. Make so much of it that when they get their hands on it, they feel like it's a napkin. You know?
It loses value over time, yeah.
It loses value.
There's so much.
Yeah, it's not a 1 out of 100, it's 1 in fucking 10 billion. Everybody who gets a fucking sandwich gets the card. So it's on them. It's on the suppliers. They should know this by now. They should know how scalpers work, and they should find a way to work around it. Sadly, they should. They're not going to anytime soon. I'm not going to feel bad for you. So, Silencer, do you feel bad for the scalpers?
No, fuck them.
Because as a person who doesn't have next gen, you don't have next gen, right? Unless you're lying to me. You want a next gen console, right?
Yeah, but there's a big separation between, you know, waiting and fucking being desperate for one. That I'm not gonna give these assholes the win.
Yeah, you're not gonna give them your fucking your I fixed your car with fucking parts you already had money.
Let me just clean them up.
Let me just clean up your these pieces real quick. Oh, you know what? I think I might have took one from another car so they could come back. Here, I'll just sell it to you for now and give them yours.
Come back later. It's gonna fuck up later. And then I'll have to redo the same thing.
Oh shit! This 3 inches of snow's gonna fucking bring in business. Somebody's fucking up their transmission driving.
For real. I love it. Buddy.
So you don't feel bad for the scalpers?
No, I don't. There's not an inch of me that's like, oh, poor guy. I mean, they made their money. That's cool. Get back to your fucking day job or running the business that you had. But I'm not gonna fucking sit here and feel like sorry for you because people are calling you all these names, greedy. Which, you know, they say that the truth hurts.
The truth hurts. Yeah, we're not gonna feel bad for you. You signed up for this. Nobody told you to fucking scalp this shit. You saw an idea and you went for it. Supply and demand, the chicken and egg. Okay. Now,
Yep.
if you have one for Silencer, I think I asked you. You wouldn't pay above retail price, right?
No.
I was gonna say, well, if you have one for retail price, if you feel so bad, Jordan, you know, go ahead and reach out to us on Twitter at Team Kill Podcast. And I'm pretty sure Silencer would buy one for retail price, right? Silencer, $560.
Retail price, buddy.
Yeah, $560. $560 is what I paid for it. $560, $580. Silencer would be more than happy to take it off your hands, you know, so you won't lose any profit, you know.
Cash on hand, buddy.
This lifestyle is not for you. You know what I'm saying? People can't take it. And we're going to end it there. So I want to thank everybody that listens to the podcast. You know, we're kind of inconsistent, but it feels like every fucking holiday lands on a Sunday when we do our fucking podcast. I want to thank Silencer because Silencer was extremely tired, but he still came through and delivered one hell of a podcast with some jokes. The good ones, you know?
Yeah, buddy.
Silencer, is there anything you want to add?
Octopuses have 3 hearts, and your Valentine should only have 1. I'll let you sink that in, buddy.
Well,
Think
you
through that
know,
through the night, and let that simmer in and be like, what the fuck did he mean by octopus have 3 hearts and your Valentine should have 1? Think about it.
well, my tip and how I'm going to end the podcast is, Cardi B said if you give a woman flowers, she should give you grass. So since we're being, gentlemen, I believe we should take pictures of her take pictures of her debit card and go hit the resellers for her next gen console, boys. And with that being said, guys, I'm Killing Spree 37.
9 Silencer.
I'm out.
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.
The champion of the world, Killing Spree 37!